All right, boys. What is up, boys and girls?
Boys.
Because yeah, I'm not gonna lie to you. Because I was on YouTube the other day. It's a random thing. Actually, not the other day. Last night. You know what I'm saying? I'm on YouTube trying to find anything to watch, not to watch, but really listen to as I'm driving back from locals. And next thing you know, there's this girl YouTuber I never knew even existed. But apparently she has she has like 600 plus subscribers, and she's doing well for herself, man. I was like, whoa, what the hell? She does like the reviews and all that. I never knew this girl existed. I'm not gonna
This for
be
Dragon
honest with
Ball?
you. Bro, let me see if I can pull it up. But here, let me take off my screen just in case something crazy pops up. But let me see if I can pull it up real quick. I subscribed. I was showing love because she actually knew what she was talking about. I was in shock. I'm not gonna. I thought it was just clickbait. You know what I'm saying? There's a girl. I don't know how she looks. Once again, I was driving. I just quickly saw her as a red light. I'm like, there's a girl that does Dragon Ball, and I clicked it and I was listening to it. I'm like, hmm, she
Well,
knows.
good for her, I guess.
She knows
Um,
exactly what she's talking about. But you can give your intro while I'm looking for this. This is just really interesting. You guys should go subscribe to her. I didn't even know this girl, but she knows what she's talking about. So go
there we
show her some
go.
love.
We got a little +1 here. We got our boy. Yeah, I don't know. I don't have much to say. I guess we're going to talk about some of the rule changes. I haven't played in a tournament since RTFC, and we're just waiting for Nats, right? Nats is 3 weeks away. I think three-ish weeks. So, I mean, we're just kind of counting the days down, really, in terms of Dragon Ball.
See, it's a great time to play Dragon Ball, man. No worry, my topic is gonna be huge. My topic is gonna talk about how racist my team is against black in this game. And I sat there and thought about it as I was driving today. I'm like, nobody on the team plays a black deck. And I made a vow to myself. I said, I'm gonna go
Bro,
home. I'm gonna sell all my non-black cards and just put black on my back. So I'm like, no one on this team plays black.
Bro,
It
I
just
played I played Dark Broly and Regex for the longest time, man, and
no one plays black anymore. I'm like,
it's not the deck, man. I think we can talk about GX for real, Gogeta Xenu. We can really talk about it.
bro, all I see
And I
is
think I
Coco.
don't I know I joke a lot because in the group chat I was like, yeah, the deck is garbage. But then under it I was like, nah, like it's an alright deck. Like
That deck is titty
it's
broken, bro.
it's tier one. Like it's not really deniable that it isn't a tier one deck. It's just like what level of tier one do I put it? I put it at the very bottom of tier one, realistically.
That's troll, B.
What's
Yeah.
up?
What's up, Trey?
I gave up on finding this girl's YouTuber. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm just like,
Oh,
I'll show you
okay.
guys what I'm looking at on my screen, and it's like Mission Impossible because literally all the videos you guys can see it now. All the videos that I'm going through are literally just my son and daughter's like YouTube.
Yeah,
Oh no,
you
that's not it. That's my son and daughter's
you
YouTube
got them
stuff.
on the
This
like
thing is
the
it's
baby
natty.
shark lullabies.
Yeah, I'm like it's just Coco Melon, Bumble bro. It's like yeah,
Oh man,
I'm never gonna find that girl, bro. But
nah.
she knew what she was talking about. I'm not gonna lie to you. It's kind of sad. I was gonna give her some love right now. So you guys should subscribe. Yeah. Oh well. It is what it is. Trey, want to give your intro real quick?
What's good, guys? I was watching the Brawl series a while ago. Let's go Braves. Yeah. I'm excited for Nets. The new ruling thing, I guess, is what we're going to be talking about today. And the rules are going to be in favor of some decks and not in favor of some decks. So that's something we're basically going to go over, and things that are going to be changing, especially mainly for judges. So that's going to be something fun to talk about, especially since someone's going to be judging Nets that's in our chat right now. So.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you guys could ask. Oh, so I don't even have the pop up chat up. My bad, guys. Just in case you guys did have questions. Um.
Nah, not yet.
Yeah. The only difference I would tell you guys would be literally. I think this is a good thing because it forces you guys to not interact with literally. For some reason, this is a good thing because it forces you guys to not interact. Yeah, let me mute this real quick because I think a lot of players are scared of judges. I don't know why. Like they're just scared of judges, bro. Like I'm not. If you don't ask me something, I'm not gonna go out my way. I'll watch your games. I get bored, but like I'm not gonna go out my way and like, hey, do you need me to answer to you
Yeah,
and all that good stuff? Make us
right.
work for our money. I'm telling you, because unless you're in the finals, let me not go there. But make us earn our money, boys, because it's a good time to be playing Dragon Ball once again. But yeah, the first things we can talk about is a bunch of stuff that happened, right? You guys didn't see that. So there's a bunch of changes, but the main one that happened, you guys can see my screen, right? All right, it's sharing. Is it sharing? Yeah, it's sharing. Cool. The
Yeah.
main one that we're gonna talk about are the end of match procedures for Swiss. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I'm sorry to break it to you, but you shouldn't have an issue with this for two reasons. Number one, you guys were complaining on this whole thing with the play till there's one undefeated. This will give that thing a hamper. And number two, this is the biggest. This is my biggest reason. Is number two. This was always around. The only difference is this was NM match procedures for top cut, not Swiss. So literally, if you were already going to go far in Swiss and make it to top cut, you're gonna abide by these rules regardless. So at the end of the day, it shouldn't make a difference. Like it is what it is, right? The only thing the difference now that would make would be, hey, now I think this encourages players to now be more interactive with judges. Hint, hint, just call a judge. There is no time limit. There's none of this good stuff. I know there's like that. There's one point in the rulebook, I believe. It says if your opponent takes longer than 1 minute, that is not a default thing where it's okay, cool. Your opponent has 1 minute. It just has that one random thing that should be scratched out of that book. But there's no time limit. There's no, hey, you should be 30 seconds to charge, a minute to charge, 10 seconds. None of that good stuff. If you once again, have the knowledge and understanding of the decks that are going to be played. And you understand, hey, he's playing something like, I don't know, it's a random deck, like a black deck, right? But he's playing something like Gogeta Zeno. It shouldn't be that hard to charge because it's like, hey, cool, he's not going to charge your Union Fusion pieces. You're going to charge some random BS. If you're taking 30 seconds to charge, be a guy, be a gentleman, be like, listen, I ain't trying to be that guy, but we're going to have to speed this up. And if you
Yeah. I
continue to
mean,
do
just
this,
talk to your
yeah,
opponent
talk to
about
you
it. If you
exactly.
say, "Hey man, can you play faster, please?"
Yeah,
And then if they don't, just call like
yeah.
you don't want to be a jerk, but like you don't owe your opponent anything in terms of not calling the judge. If you are legitimately worried about
They will
slow
take advantage
play,
of yeah,
it is up to you to call the judge.
yeah,
So just talk to dude first, be like, "Hey man, can you play a little faster?" And if they don't respond to that, or if they don't give, if they don't speed up, then call the judge. It is what it is, bro.
yeah,
I
exactly.
don't want to be a jerk either, but it is. But like, if you're legitimately concerned about slow playing, then call a judge. That's all I can really say. I think these rules are cool, man. I don't feel really strongly about them one way or the other because like I don't know hardly I don't know enough about like the TO side or like the judge side. I really don't know because I've never done it for Dragon Ball. So like what I really didn't like was the tournaments ending early, and this cuts down on draws severely.
Yeah.
So like the tournaments cannot end early now, basically, because there's going to be almost zero. There's going to be like zero draws, right? It's almost impossible to draw in
It,
this rule set, right?
unless you're, I don't know how to say. Let me think how to say this correctly. Man, Un- if you have a hothead that wins game one and just tries to blow you out game two, but somehow gets cracked for doing that, and you go to game
Mm-hmm.
three, there can be ties. But if you're going against a wise opponent, it's like the best way I can explain it to you without encouraging foolishness is imagine now your Swiss rounds are just straight. You're already in top cut, right? In order to make top cut for our Nats, imagine you're in top cut in Swiss, and then by the time you get done with Swiss, which is technically
Yeah,
top
yeah. No,
cut,
I
yeah,
get the
we're
top cut ruling. Yeah,
yeah.
yeah, I get it.
That's
But
the best way to say it.
it's like imagine, well, whatever. Yeah, like you said, imagine if you're playing against Hatchy Jack and game one takes 50 minutes, and then
You're gonna learn to
like
scoop, like
game two is no, yeah, learn to scoop.
a
I
hundred percent.
agree.
You're gonna
I
have to
agree.
learn if you're in a losing position to scoop. Because if
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
gonna win a position and I know there's no way you can kill me, I am not gonna kill you till it's about that
right.
time, and I'm gonna say, hey,
Yeah,
game over. Oh, timing around. Oh, we're so sideboarding. I'm sorry.
yeah.
That's just the way it is. Now, that's a problem players have, right? Because it's not the fact that you're slow playing. Me, not the perfect example. Last list when King Vegeta taking all that good stuff was running around. I was playing against Hatchak. We're in the Sword Championship, the second to last round. We're still in game one. I didn't want to commit. He didn't want to commit. But he finally committed because he was like, I think it's going to kill me next turn. So I was just going to burn now. So he went
Mm-hmm.
all in, like 100% all in. Brainwash him. Boom. We're in game two. He's thinking the same thing's going to happen. I sat on my 30K blocker. I didn't swing. He said, "You're not gonna swing a leader draw card." I'm like, "No. What's the point? I can only lose this game by literally giving you this punching the game away. I don't have to
Yeah.
swing. I can literally just blocker, pass turn. Your turn. You can't swing your hat jack. Oh, it's time. Oh, you're still in awakening. It's things like that that players are going to get iffy about.
Yeah.
Because that's not slow playing. That's 100% not slow playing.
No, I agree. I mean, if what is it? You have to be generally advancing game state without taking too much time. So, like, you as a Hatchy Jack player, like, if you take in this scenario, right? If you took 3 minutes, if you go shuffle, charge, 30 more seconds, 30 more seconds, 30 more seconds, pass. That is slow playing. But, like, just the way, like, Hatchy Jack is like, the turns are going to take a while. I don't know what to tell you. But like, game one is just going to take a while. So, like, if you know that your sideboard strat is strong, like, give game one a solid 15 minutes. And if they're still at 5 life, yeah, maybe move on to game 2 and get them sideboard cards pumping. Because, I mean, I've been playtesting against Hatch a good bit, and it is a very, like, it takes time. Like, even that game 1 has taken me, like, this is on Untap, much different than in real life, too. So, like, obviously, real life is faster than Untap, but it's like, I think me and someone had, like, a 60-minute game, and I was like, this is ridiculous. Like, there's no way this should be taking this long.
Yep. Yeah, big facts. So
and that's like just us playing. Like, we're not obviously no one's slow playing because we're in freaking testing on Untap. Like, but that's also because Untap just takes longer than playing in real life too.
So the biggest,
like you said earlier, Eddie, like, there's a difference between slow playing and strategically not letting your opponent kill you.
Yeah, exactly.
Like with Icarus or any blue-yellow deck or any blue deck that can stall as in keep itself alive or afloat.
Yeah. Like your baby once you win your Goku Black.
Yeah.
Play pass. Game.
You can just that's not stalling. That's not slow playing. Yeah. Put yourself in a position to where you can't die.
Yeah.
And
right, yeah.
That's just something you're gonna have to deal with when you're playing this game right now anyway.
Yeah. It is funny, though. I mean, this does turn some games into best of one, right? Because let's say game 1 takes, we'll just throw out a number. Like, let's say it's
40 minutes.
40 minutes. Yeah. So
that's a very thing for me.
Time is called. Minutes. You don't even get turns if you're in game 2. You don't even get turns, which I do think is kind of lame. But I mean, that's really my only complaint. I think you should always get turns. But I mean, it is what it is. Like, now, like, that just, it makes certain decks much worse. It makes, like, it makes the die roll much more important now. Like, I don't dislike it. I really don't. It's just, like, if I could change one thing, it would be that everyone gets turns no matter what. Because, like, to end the game immediately is pretty lame. I'm not going to lie. Like, if you lose game 1 and then you get time called in game 2 and you don't even get turns, that is kind of lame. I'm not even going to lie. But
I think the one thing that's going to bother me is I'm going to try my best to win every game I play regardless.
Yeah, obviously,
but, like, if I'm in a position, say, for example, I just know I'm behind, like, my opening hand is not good enough to keep up with the deck I'm playing against because they drew absolutely broken. And you can't, even if you do concede, like, by turn 4 when you realize there's no return, you've already spent 25 minutes, most likely. And 35 minutes is not enough for you to play 2 games. So you're going to draw at best.
Depends on the matchup. It really does. I mean, if you're playing a blue-yellow mirror, you're going to time. That's just a fact. Like, it is what it is.
Wait, how do you... And when you go to game 3, what do you exactly do now, Eddie? Like, say, for example, I finished game 2, and we have, like, 5 minutes left. What happens?
If you're going to game 3, and, like, you already started game 3, that's when it's going to start checking the end of matches, where the first one, I believe, it's... let me double-check it. It's in the rule book. But you're going to start going down the whole list. Because the best way to think about it is top cut. And what Giancarlo is saying about the whole thing with... not having, like, turns in game 2, the reason why I don't think it's an issue is because it was never an issue. Like, I just think what all this did was bring this game to a higher echelon of play during Swiss. Because I've been playing a lot of events and I've been judging a lot of events. I have yet to see a top cut, go to game 2, or just end after
Um,
game 1 because he goes, I have yet to see it. Even at Gen Con, it was always okay, cool. You were in game 2 and you couldn't finish it, but then I'd never seen just okay at game 1 you're done, and in game 2 it's just like I haven't seen like that. That's just weird.
Yeah.
So
It'll happen occasionally. I
it'll
don't
happen now, but like I
I
said,
don't think it's a. I don't think it's a. I agree with you. It's not a pressing issue. I don't have a problem with the thing. I don't have any problems with it at all. Like I said, the thing that aggravated me the most about this game, like the worst rule, is the ending the tournament rule. So this pretty much eliminates the ending the tournament 2 rounds early rule. Like tables 1, 2, and 3 just can't draw anymore. So like now you're straight. You know what I mean?
yeah. I mean that.
and it is annoying, and it was annoying, like to me, that I know from other card games that I've played that we should not have a 300 plus man event not have 9 rounds.
Mm-hmm.
Now we're going to position where they're asking for top 32 to be 513 players, and then it'll be 10 rounds, which is fine, but like we're in like still COVID, so I don't expect us to have that many players. So,
Do you know the Nats cap, Eddie? Do you know what the maximum amount of players allowed was?
It was never gonna hit the cap, Broski.
Right, right. But what was the cap? That's what I'm
I
asking.
think they said there was a cap, but honestly, I don't think
Yeah.
there was truly a cap. Now, if there was, I would have said yes, it was truly a cap if they didn't have those absentee ballots. I would 100% believe it. But the fact that they opened at the same time, so there's absentee ballots and the thing, I don't really think there was a cap because the
Oh,
thing is, like,
you're talking about the absentee pricing? Is that what you're talking
yeah,
about?
because as soon as
Right,
you
right.
offer that, you already know whatever. Even if you hit
Yeah,
like a 300, you can hit a 300 player cap off rip. Players are just not gonna go. They're gonna save their flight money. They're gonna save all that stuff.
yeah,
Just to get
yeah,
their
yeah.
stuff shipped to them. So another thing about the whole top cut situation, that's nothing that changed. The only time that's ever been changed. It's literally for the Pro Play Tours. I did that because I'm like, okay, cool. I understood we're in COVID. So off rip, I said 50 players attending. Because I'm like, at the time, so COVID was at its peak. Like, if 50 players show up to an event, that's pretty legit considering you can only have
Yeah,
like half the, like,
right.
at that time point, it was only 50% capacity. So I'm like,
Yeah,
that's pretty legit. So that's a guarantee at top 16. So people don't fly into these events and it's,
yeah,
well, a top 4 and you got shafted and stuff like that. So, yeah, like, literally, I understand people say, "Hey, Ben, I hope you change it," but Ben is probably just looking, not probably, Ben is looking at the players and like, we're not changing it. You guys can change it. If you guys show up, it will be top 32. Like that's the thing. They already guarantee you top 16. Like it's they're giving it to you. It doesn't have to be a top 16, especially in these times right now. If 100 players show up, it would be a top 8. But they're saying, hey, guys, don't worry, I got your back. The same thing, kind of what we did with the whole 50 players thing, it'll be a top 16. But it's not guaranteed to be that. Like, they're just giving you that luxury. The same thing for top 32. Don't bite the hand that feeds. That's all I can say. Like, I understand feedback is feedback. Everyone has their opinions. But, guys, a lot of things that people complain about, it's written in black and white. Like if you don't want ban they trust me, you're asking a ban to change something that they show you the way to do it. It makes no sense. So yeah, let me pull up the thing that Trey was asking about because it's in here. It shows the whole thing, but it's not a thing. Like if you're in game 3 and you already started game 3, it's not going to be a tie. It's impossible to be a tie. It's going to do by end of match procedures. I know the last one is if everything was just the same. The last person who took life pretty much lost.
yeah.
Let me see it real quick. Oh, here it is. Here it is. Here it
I
is.
think it's like life then
if we
battle
go into
card.
game
Yeah.
3, right?
Yep. There
Just,
it is.
just set out life. We
It
just
goes
threw our
life,
hands.
then number of battle card. No, it goes life, then cards in play in battle area. So if somehow, I don't know, man. If you're King Cole and you have
Get that
infinite
look,
those
yeah.
spells,
Keep going.
hey, because I'm reading it verbatim, bro. It doesn't say it doesn't say battle card. I'll pull it up on my screen so you guys
No,
can see.
I believe it said.
It
Yeah, I
doesn't say
remember. It says
battle
cards
cards.
in battle area. It
Yeah,
counts field spells.
it doesn't say
That's
battle
hilarious.
cards. So let me double check it really quick. I'm not
Wow.
trolling you guys.
Yeah.
I don't want
If
you.
I'm
I don't
playing
want you guys
against
to
King
think I'm trolling,
Gold,
bro.
and we go to game,
Yeah, it says a lot of you get the same thing. You're going to get neither player wins. Yes, the amount of life After amount of life, it
So
goes, yeah,
tired.
number of cards in battle area. So, hey, man, King Cole, bro, maybe there is some hope. I don't know. I mean, both players are the same. You know what's crazy? This actually went as far to the last one. It was Reels versus Dahan. It was the Orlando one where Dahan won. They went to all the way to the second to last one where they weren't paying attention to time and Reels drew his last card. And I'm like, bro, if he didn't draw that card and just paid attention to time, it would have went to life. The last person took life and he would have won. Like,
Oh, because he had less
Does
cards in deck.
yeah, but like he
this
wasn't paying attention. Like by the time the judges
Yeah,
say,
yeah,
"Why
yeah.
you guys are still playing? Time has been done." He literally not even 10 seconds ago just drew his card, but the judge
Yeah.
said freeze. I'm like, bro, what? Because it would have completely shifted the whole dynamic of that event because literally Dehan ended up winning that event. It was just hilarious to me. Because I'm like, bro,
Right.
that's so nag. You literally just gave him the event, broski.
so
Um,
in the end of game 2, if say for example the turn player they get called time, do they get to finish their turn or no?
at the end of game 2.
Like say they call time and they're in game 2,
Nah,
do they get
whoever
to
wins
finish?
game one, no. Whoever won game one won. If it's at the end of game 2, now the only thing I would say, which is unfortunate, that we do at the Pro Play Tour, they don't do it at Van Nuys, was you get to finish your last attack. That's what I think it shocks people, bro. Because like you can be at the end of game 2
Oh
going
yeah.
for a
If
game,
you're
and
if
if
you're
there's
in your
like 30
combo
seconds
step,
left, bro, you can literally just be just super combo. Draw. Like you can literally not be slow playing, just trying to out combo that last attack. And then it's not even possible for you to out combo. Let's say it's a mirror swing, right? You're never gonna combo that last attack. You can be playing normal speed. You just had 4 super combos. That's gonna take time to bottom deck, draw 2,
yeah.
bottom deck, draw. Oh man, I didn't lose because time is up and there's nothing like that. I believe should change. But everything to me is Gucci, man. Like it's perfect. That last attack, if you're attacking and they call time, just like Dragon Ball B, like the fuck, you don't throw a spirit bomb and it's 5:30 and 5:30 spirit bomb disappears. We're like, no, did that spirit bomb hit? Find out next episode of Dragon Ball Z, bro. That's how it should
So
be.
you
But
don't get to. That was so like
that's the
for
biggest thing in my opinion.
these rules are they're not new, right? Like
Yeah.
from set 2 to set, I want to say like 6. These were the rules. Like these were just the more. We had some weird stuff. So like there was a regional in Richmond where that had the worst time rules period ever. It was like when time was called, the game was over immediately. No ifs, ands, or buts. The game was over. I went 3-0-5 because like you would be playing the Storm Mirror and like as soon as like my opponent started losing, they would just slow play, and it was like the turns are already 20 minutes long. I went 3-0-5. It was like it was so frustrating that day, but yeah, these have been the rules before, so we just kind of went back to them. It's really
infinite aggro. It's like, oh
yeah,
but
like because like if you went to a regional in set 2, these were the rules for time. You know what I mean? And then it lasted all the way until like the second nationals. I think I'm sure I'm like forgetting. I'm forgetting exact dates, but these were the rules for a long time.
The only thing that changes is they put the top cut end of match procedures and so that's it. Everything else is the same. Like everything else, like you guys are just not realizing it because you guys are meeting those conditions because games are going on so long. But these rules have been here forever. Like it's been
right,
here, and it was no complaints until now. And like I'm telling you, it's not as bad as people seem. A lot of people just see it and like, oh, it's bad. It's this and that. It's really I'm doing all 3 sides. I ran events. I've judged events. I played events. It's not going to be 100%. It's not going to be an issue. Besides the fact that you can't finish your attack, there should not be an issue. I'm being 100% honest with you, and it's just like I said before. All it did.
But that is so crazy that you can't. You don't even finish the attack. That is actually pretty bad.
Think about it. If you have a mirror, it's infinite swing. I can literally not slow play, but okay, I know for a fact if there's a minute left, I can combo out my entire hand. All I have to do is make sure I'm comboing out my entire hand, bro. I can finish comboing out, and we're still counting. And the game's over because I didn't take that last damage yet. That is the wild part to me. And
that is pretty bad.
It's gonna have to change because literally it's not even so. We're just counting stuff because we're counting, and I did not physically pick up that card, so I didn't lose the game. That is insane to me. But
that's pretty bad, bro.
Other than that, like it's not gonna hurt, guys. Trust me. I wouldn't lie to you guys. Like I said, random events.
What's the only way you can draw?
The only way you can
what
draw.
Is the only way?
The only way you can draw is if it's in game 3. If it's in game 1, and then you're in sideboard. You did not yet start game 2. Or unless you
So you have to draw game 1.
Yeah. No, you have to. Someone has. Yeah. No. How did I say it? This is the only way you can draw, you said?
Yeah, what's the only way you can draw?
I don't think you can draw. Because because game 1, you can't draw anymore. Because game
You
1.
can. The only way. I'm making sure I'm right, but the only way you can technically draw is if they call time while y'all are siding for game 3.
Oh, yeah, but it's not. Like I said, the way it's working, bro, if you win game 1, you boy,
In theory, the only way
Yes.
if you call
You
time.
see, as a
during game
casual
2.
player, yes. As a competitive player, it's impossible to side. I'm telling you right now. Like, it's not to this casual players, but as a competitive, if you're going to Nats, even if you're a casual player, I'm considering you a competitive player. You guys got bumped up a level. Everyone at Nash, it's a competitive player. It's going to be next to impossible to get a job. I'm just being honest with you.
Yeah, I get it.
But Trey
just wants to know.
No, by
He
the
wants
book,
that.
Trey is correct. Trey,
He wants the.
how do you tie? I'm like, if you win game 1, you're not going
The only way
to
to
give them game 2.
You're not.
But then,
We're not gonna play a 70-minute game or 60-minute game 1. It's not possible.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Something like if I win game 1,
I've seen it. I've seen it one time. I've seen it
because-
one time.
But Trey's crazy. If you just speed through game 2 after you won game 1, bro, and they say time and you're in sideboard, he's 100% correct. It is a tie, bro. But
All right, well,
as competitive players, you guys aren't gonna do that. Well, so
that is what the top tables are gonna do.
Yeah, so let's move on. What do you guys have for questions? Oh, no questions. Just let me pull this up just in case you guys do have.
No viewers, no questions, Eddie.
No, we have 15 viewers. It says blue mirror match would go forever though. It wouldn't, only because there would be a winner in game 1. It's guaranteed to be a winner because it's going to be a match.
He's just the only game 1 tie I've ever seen was at Gen Con this year. It was Super Saiyan 4 versus Soul Striker. It was a 70-minute game 1. It wasn't.
Yeah, but
it's
Giancarlo.
No. Look, it's not. It's very rare. Like that's not going to happen.
It's not possible anymore because it's going to do.
I know it's not possible.
Right now, it's impossible. That's something like tying is next to him. Like you would physically have to be like as a. All right, let me not even show you guys. I'm gonna get in trouble. But
no, I get it. You can't tie anymore. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying I saw it. I've seen the 70-minute game 1
exactly,
one time ever. It was
100%. I can see that. Yeah,
it was crazy. It was
I can
something.
see 2 babies. I can see 2 hatch. I can 100% see that before the time move. But now let's switch gears, right? Like switching gears, Vegeta. What decks do we believe got the biggest bump? Got the biggest? What's the opposite of bump? I guess.
I don't know. Any deck that's favored to win game 1. I want to say Hatchy Jack, but I'm not 100% sure because like Hatchy Jack, like if it loses game 1, it automatically loses. Like okay. So here's the thing: like if you're playing Hatchy Jack, you're playing best of 1. Like that's it, right? So like, although like Hatchy Jack is kind of favored game 1 because if you're prepared for Hatchy Jack, it's probably going to be in your sideboard. Like if you're not main decking Foo, then you're not like you're probably not going to win. That might not be 100% true, but you know what I'm trying to say, right? Like,
it super ups your percentage of winning.
Yeah, exactly. So like if you're side decking Foo against and you don't have it in your main board game 1, then Hatch is like has Hatch. It might not be favored, but it has like a percentage wise. Yeah. So like. I feel like Hatch gets a bump from this, but then that being said, like Hatch is literally just playing best of 1 now. So like if you lose game 1, you can't win, and if you win game 1, you can't lose. So like it's hard to say. I mean, I think like for any aggro deck, this rule doesn't matter because they're either gonna
Gogeta Zeno.
Like aggro decks aren't going to time. Yeah, Gogeta Zeno doesn't care. It's not going to time. Like. If you're playing Gogeta Zeno and you're going to time, you're doing it wrong. That's all I can say about that.
Play Gogeta Zeno, you win game 1, sit on 4 blockers and just keep passing.
You're short.
No trolls, bro.
But you probably won game 1 in like bro. You probably won game 1 in like 20 minutes, and you have like you have plenty of time to finish the rest of the set. You know.
You do.
Like aggro decks don't care about this rule. Yeah, right. Aggro decks.
Yeah, you're gonna win.
I know. Yeah, aggro decks don't care about this rule. So like really, any slow deck like Icarus. Gets a bomb, Soul Striker, any deck that's slow because you win game 1 and then you just defend game 2 and you automatically win. So like in a lot of ways, this rule set could turn best of 3 into best of 1, like for certain decks. Like Because if I'm playing blue, yellow, Icarus, and I just choose, like, I can just not die. I don't, like you said, I don't. My like advantage isn't attached to an attack. Like
Yeah.
it's not attached to
Top 4.
pushing game.
Top 4. Goku.
Yeah, tap 4, summon
4
Goku,
blockers.
pass. Yeah, summon 4
Good luck.
blockers, pass.
Good luck.
Hope you have secret identity.
Yep.
If you don't, then I'll block.
Good luck.
I have riposte. I have steadfast Goku. I have a million cards in hand. I have maybe Pan-Seeker Rare. I don't know if I'm going to play that yet. But Pan-Seeker Rare is essentially Baby Hatch. Like it's a lot. You know what I mean?
All
if
right,
I just
guys.
choose not to die, I'm not going to die.
Live on stream, I'm going to say it. Finally, Lineage has been dethroned. I've never thought I'd ever say that in my life. But finally, it's been dethroned. Not by Kai Seeker Rare, bro, but by the actual Pan, bro.
Pan is crazy.
God.
The only thing, the only reason, yeah.
But
the only reason I don't think I'm playing Pan is because I might just not pull one. Like that's the only reason I wouldn't play Pan. If I pull one, I'm gonna play it. If I don't, I'm gonna play Kai. Because I don't know how much Pan is selling for, but I'm assuming it's gonna sell for like $400, $300 to $400 at Nationals. I'm not dropping that. I don't care that much. So
luckily
like
for us, I'll have one for the team. I don't know who wants to use it, but I can find one at least.
I bet. Well, we'll roll a dice for it or something. We have to wait till we get our cases because like I'm getting a case, Sublet's getting a case, Robbie is getting multiple cases. It just I don't know. Trey, are you getting a case?
It's not guaranteed per case, so
I know it's not. That's what I know, but I'm just saying if it's possible that I pull one
there's no
and
way
Robbie pulls one, but then Sublet doesn't. Like we just gotta wait, you know.
I'm gonna try to get a sneak peek. I'm gonna buy it from somebody at sneak peek.
Yeah, that's possible too. But they gotta pull it. What if they just don't pull? That's what I'm saying. Like
they do pull it, I'm buying it from them.
I understand that.
Trey got that money, boys. I'm not. I'm broke. But all right, my boy Tommy Gunn said top 3 decks for Nats. So who wants to start us off? We're not talking about time. It's just all top decks for Nats. Period. Not based on time, not based on anything. Just pure deck ability to get you there.
Sure.
Who wants to start?
Is this unbiased or biased?
Good. I mean,
yeah, you know we're biased, so we'll just give your biased opinion, Trey.
Go ahead.
I feel like if your deck can't beat Cell Surge, then don't play your deck, so it eliminates part of the pool for top 3 decks. So I do believe that the top 3 decks that will be represented will not be the same thing as the top 3 decks for making it top cut. I expect top 3 decks to be Cell Surge, Gogeta Zeno, mainly because it is a counter to Cell Surge, and it is pretty accessible at this point. It's not that accessible because the main card hasn't been reprinted yet, and then the toss-up is between some form of blue, yellow, whether it's Soul Striker or Icarus. Those are the three, the triangle. So, because Icarus kind of beats Gogeta Zeno like it's a ugly stepchild, and then it also has the hand advantage against Cell Surge. And then you have Soul Striker, who does really well against other mid-range decks, but struggles against Gogeta Zeno and Cell Surge. So,
I'm going to take it one step further than what Trey said. I think what he said is true, but just to add one more. If your deck cannot be Cell Surge or Gogeta Zeno, that's probably not the deck to play for Nats. Those are 2 decks that you will 100%. I'm not trolling. Like, if you can sit down and get, like, a popular deck right now, 100% is AOD. Another very popular deck. Well, it's not popular. I think it's very underrated. It should be my next subject, and it's not being spoke about enough. Is Sin Shinron. Are you going to say, Eddie, which Sin Shinron are you talking about? Honestly, both, but this one specifically, we're going to focus on the yellow Sin Shinron. Because the black one was doo-doo up until set 15. But I'm not going to get into it because set 15, I'm not going to say put your eggs in one basket to get all those cards, bro. Yes, they're available. But man, oh man, I'm not going to tell you to put all your eggs in one basket to get all them cards. And it's too much.
Yeah, we've been talking about Yellow Sin a lot in the group chat, and I haven't. The deck hasn't changed ever. Like it's the same deck as it's always been.
It has changed, though. It has changed. You know why? Because Dark Bro is gone. You cannot Ravager anymore, bro. That is a huge change.
The cards in the deck have not changed.
Oh, no,
so it's the same deck.
I'm trolling.
Yeah.
But no,
But I mean,
it's a
like,
different
I
deck because
do
now you have your
no.
1 stars in drop, bro. It's a different deck, bro.
Yeah,
I'm telling you.
I think Sin's going to be a fine choice because you have the option to flip flop. If you're
Yep,
playing against
that's
Cell,
exactly.
you
Yep,
can go full chicken. You can deal a lot of damage in the early game. If
crit
you go
damage,
against crit damage too, which is
stupid good.
pretty good against
Yeah,
Cell, a deck that doesn't really draw cards.
exactly.
Um, or you can play against something like Gogeta Xeno, and you can take the slower route.
Hmm.
You give your blocker barrier. You have POSS. You have what's it called? Hey Shenron to kill the 6 drops. Like
Yep.
you have options. You maybe have Zamasu super combo. I don't know what the list looks like exactly, but yeah, I think Sin would be a good middle of the road pick. But I will say, a blue yellow deck is gonna win nationals. Like it's not.
No way,
It is what it is,
dude.
bro.
It's
It
not.
is. Yeah,
No way.
it is
No
because
way.
it 100% is, bro. Blue yellow is just like if you take Cell Surge out of the format, right? Then blue yellow is the best deck. If there will be Cell Surge players in Top Cut, that's obviously guaranteed. But Cell Surge is not going to be a good deck to pick at nationals because it's the most polarizing deck. You have amazing matchups and you have horrible matchups. So logically, if you're going into Nats, you're like Trey said, right? If your deck can't beat Surge, don't play it. So no one is going to be playing these decks that get destroyed by Surge. I don't have a good example, but like any tier 2 deck, right? Like you're going into Nats knowing you can beat Cell Surge. So it's going to knock a lot of Surge players just out of the room if they play against the aggro decks early. That being said, blue-yellow favors against every other deck in the format that isn't Cell Surge. So blue-yellow is just going to win. That's how I feel about it. It could be, and it's going to be. It's Icarus is better than Soul Striker, so I think it's going to be Icarus. But I mean, yeah, I might be a little biased. I'm not. That's fine. But like logically, like I don't think Cell Surge will see that much representation. It's definitely not a good pick at nationals because everybody is going to be mainboarding and sideboarding tech against your deck. So you're not in for an easy tournament. You're just not. Will there be one in top? 100%. Of course, someone's going to bring it and someone's going to top. I believe that. But it's not going to be that well represented.
High roll. Somebody's gonna high roll. So.
Someone said
Yes,
AOD. Yeah, AOD. I don't know. The tournament promo isn't legal for Nats.
but it's
I
still
don't
a
actually
good
know.
deck, though. That's the thing. Like
I
people that thing is a huge boost. Don't get it twisted. But it's not like Red Broly at 1 drop TP and Red Broly. It doesn't make or break that deck. Yes, it is a huge boost. If that TP you can play for free, I'd have been like 100% correct. That TP wasn't free. Like you can use your ability, it still wasn't free. But
it
once
was
again,
free. What do you mean? It was 0 mana.
what's
That's
the cost?
that's
Is it a 3 drop?
it reduces it by 1, and then your leader plays it for 0. That's as free as you can get.
No, I thought
It
it
is
was
a free cost.
I
It's
thought
free.
3 drops go to. I thought 3 drops go to 1.
3 drops go to 2, and then your leader ability plays it for free. Once per turn, you can play a 2 drop from your hand.
Okay.
The
So
1
it
drop
was free.
Bobbity reduces the cost
Got you.
by 1,
Got
so
you,
it
got
costs 2, and then you play
And
it.
then you play it for free. Okay, got you.
And then you get
AOD is not a deck I would bring.
Yeah.
First of all, it doesn't have a great matchup against Gogeta Xeno.
Yeah, you're gonna get rocked. Yeah, you're gonna get rocked, bro.
yeah,
Second of all,
you're gonna
it
lose
doesn't
to
have
blue,
good
yellow,
matchup
and black.
It doesn't have a good Cell Surge
Blue
either.
yellow, you're gonna get rocked too because of 1 Cincy being you're ding. Yeah, rocked.
Yeah.
Bro.
It doesn't draw enough. It doesn't draw enough cards to keep up Cell Surge either.
I think wouldn't it? But Cell Surge does it just kill Cell? I don't know. Like
it's a race, bro.
I'm not the one who play tested AOD, so I don't know. But all I know is the TP is not legal, and that TP is incredibly strong. 0 mana, 20k offering blocker.
It is.
That thing is incredibly strong.
Really good.
But Gogeta,
but I don't know.
And
yeah, Gogeta because
for Team Flex PPG, they forced me to go Gogeta Xeno because they talked so much trash about that deck. They're saying for some reason
I've been saying
blue yellow beats Gogeta Xeno. I'm like,
yeah,
what?
it destroys it. Bro, blue yellow absolutely destroys Gogeta Xeno.
Guys, this is literally what I do within the team chat at work. I'm literally driving at work. No, I'm saying.
All right, hold on, Eddie.
Are
Eddie,
these guys really thinking that?
All right, here's the deal, right? Eddie, take the mic. Explain to me why you think, and when I say blue yellow, I mean Icarus. I don't know about Soul Striker. I don't know.
Soul Striker does not have a good matchup against Gogeta Xeno.
Great, I believe you. Tell me why specifically you think Gogeta Xeno has a good blue yellow Icarus matchup, or even mono yellow Icarus.
Mono yellow is a different story. Blue yellow, bro, it's a whole new ball game, bro. I give you that. Monticello's a fair match, but
not fair. Both decks destroy Gogeta Zeno.
Negative.
Tell me, Eddie. Explain to me why.
I'm gonna explain to you why. We're both gonna buy tickets. We're gonna go to Dallas. We're gonna go to this TCG.
I'm not going to Dallas,
bro. And we're gonna play in the finals. It's gonna be Gogeta Zeno versus Icarus, bro. And we're gonna duke it out to see who wins that match.
I'm not going to Dallas. Just tell me. Explain to me right now.
Dallas, bro.
When is Dallas?
No, yet. Dallas is next weekend.
Oh, I have drill next weekend. I'm not going to Dallas.
Well, the 15 cards aren't legal next weekend, so that is...
Yeah, so the deck's not even legal in the format. Yeah, okay. Next week at Dallas? Okay, yeah, sure. Icarus loses next week because that 15 cards aren't legal and my deck got banned. Sure, I'll give you that. At Dallas, Gogeta Zeno will win. As soon as that 15 releases, it's a different story.
Nah, fam. Gogeta Zeno, B.
I just need you to explain to me what makes it a good matchup. That's all I need. Give me like 3 reasons.
Because Black Saiyan decks are just the best decks in this game, Whiskey.
Why?
Because we just are, man. I can't explain it. 1 second, I'm like,
all I heard was True Fighting Spirit or bust.
I don't even care. I will POS True Fighting Spirit and attack it. That's what I do every time. Every time they play.
We have the new removal. We got the new removal guy that just bottom decks them anyways.
Oh yeah, Vegeta Kaba, POSS, Fateful. What is it? Damn, that Goku, the Crusher Ball Goku. I forget his real name. Steadfast Ally. Poutine. Zamasu super combo. God forbid I draw Bergamo.
Riposte.
Trust me. Ain't no one coming to Dallas to scoop anyone up. LOL. I pray people come. You will be extremely surprised. No, I would love to go. I just
lit. Every single time we host any like pro play tour in Dallas, not just Dallas, excuse me, Texas is. Like,
I thought about driving to Houston tomorrow. Shout out to Lotus Gaming in Houston. They're having a 1K tomorrow. I thought it's a 10-hour. Yeah, it's a 10-hour drive. I literally was like, at like 7 o'clock. I was like, if I leave now and get a hotel at 3 o'clock in the morning, I'll wake up, drive.
Flights are super cheap to Dallas, bro. I don't know why. I keep saying Dallas, to Texas, bro.
Bro, what sucks is that your airport has. Well, it sucks for me, not for you. Your airport has Spirit, and mine does not. Spirit is next level cheap. Like Spirit flights are like $50. I have like Delta and American. Minimum, they're like $300. So like.
It's great service, but that is great.
It's a lot. Yeah. If I had a Spirit, I feel like I would go to. If I could get a $50 flight to Dallas, I would. But I can't. And
right now, actually, I didn't know they were having a 1K tomorrow. That would be wild. I just show up to their event.
You should leave that. I thought about driving, bro, because I mean, Texas does have a lot of good players. That's not really the question. But I just Dallas, I just have drill.
Texas is that
I can't get out of it. I just have to go.
Like the events are never stale. Like Texas players, bro.
Yeah.
To events, I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah.
Dallas, Texas. Let me look at these.
Yeah, what's up, buddy?
October. I would have to leave tomorrow morning.
What are you doing? Would you just leave the movies or something?
Nah, it's too neck for me, broski.
Lame.
200.
Lame. Shout out to Chad. That's our boy.
Yeah, I missed the window on that. That's neg.
No, Eddie refuses to explain why Gogeta Zeno beats Blue Yellow Icarus because he can't. And so he just refuses.
I'm not going to say anything. We're just going to play.
He said we're going to play.
We're going to play. And we're going to play it all. All right.
Sublet, you're driving. You can't play Dragon Ball and drive at the same time.
Why can't I hear Sublet?
Not this second. We've been having team play testing sessions pretty much like, I don't know what, 2-3 times a week. We try to do it as often as possible. Eddie
on the Discord?
Eddie hasn't shown up a single time.
Yeah,
you don't have to show up when you're judging, bro.
Hey, fair enough.
All you have to do is show up to the event, put a Jer shirt on, and be like, "You raise your hand? Yes. How can I help you?"
Eddie, I need you to send me that video. I've done asked you like 15 times, and you haven't done it yet.
It's uploaded. All of them are uploaded. They're actually.
They're not uploaded. I checked today, bro.
Let me see. I gotta put them on.
Let me double check. Maybe I'm tripping.
Nah, they're not available. They're all uploaded, and they're like scheduled to come out. Let me see. Because when you told me that, and I told you I was gonna do it, I literally titled everything, and all of them are premiered to come out. I believe starting. It's either tomorrow. No, Halloween.
All
It's
right,
Halloween
whatever.
Sunday. Yeah, Sunday.
Are we
You said what?
Yeah, we're still live.
Yeah.
The show has gone off the rails completely, but
Oh
whatever.
yeah. No,
We're
because
not talking about anything.
Sully joined. I didn't hear what he was saying. But what did it say? Ain't no one coming to Dallas. We answered this. But yeah, it's gonna be a legit Nat season. A lot of people are gonna get paid. A lot of people are gonna get laid. A lot of people. A lot of people. Not a lot of people. 2 people are gonna super plus and go to Worlds. I don't know what. That should be more of a topic versus.
There's
Procedures,
literally not going to be Worlds. It's either going to be webcam or it's not going to happen.
It's 100% going to be webcam. 100%. Oh no, I ain't gonna lie. No. Thinking of it, yeah, it's going to be webcam.
Now, to be fair, it's still going to be cool. We're still going to support whoever wins.
It's going to be webcam.
NA needs to win Worlds. Other regions talk way too much.
So we need NA. It's only the top 2 players
to pull through.
In North America,
if we don't win Worlds, I will be very depressed.
No, we are going to win Worlds 100%. It's just unfortunate. Once again, if you're not in the finals, you're not going anywhere except to the computer. You'll watch. Worlds.
I guess wouldn't 3rd and 4th be alternates in case 1st and 2nd can't go?
Yeah, but 1st and 2nd we'll be able to go because it's webcam.
Oh, fair enough. Actually, yeah, good point. Yeah,
it's almost impossible to not unless you have work. But then I'm pretty sure they would hook you up and be like, "Yo, this is gonna happen on X."
You better call out. I know you better call out real quick.
So I'm pretty sure if you show up, you'll get like a participation, some wild gold card. That's probably. I don't know. It's just something wild like that, man. You're not
gold Apex.
There's no job in the world is gonna be like, yeah, I'll pay you more in one day that you're gonna make in that one day or that one weekend. You never know. Yeah, it might be just one day anyway. Because if it's 2 and 2, you could probably knock all that out and top cut in one day. That's the benefits of only having 2 people go to Worlds. But
right, Worlds is 16 players. It's definitely a one day event.
Insane, bro.
It is 16 players.
Insane.
It's still Yu-Gi-Oh World, but not as many people.
Didn't we have Worlds this year? We had some weird Brian Samuel won, didn't he? It was like this weird webcam thing.
He did. He did.
That wasn't Worlds.
That was not okay. Correct. It was not Worlds.
It wasn't.
But it was
invite champion Worlds. But it was like.
It was invite only. It was the guys who won.
Yeah, previous events.
It was everyone who won their respective nationals.
No, it was regionals. Some of them were nationals. Some was regionals.
Some of them were okay. Fair enough.
There was national champion. There was Europe's national champion, our national champion, and in the rest of the world, it was like I think they're regional. Everyone had wins. Let me put it that way.
Sure.
It was all champions on champions.
Yeah. Fair enough. But NA won that. Good for us. Yeah. Shout out California.
Brian Samuel won halfway drunk. That's how. Let me not say it, but that's how it's gonna be for just NA in Worlds, man. Shout out to Brian Samuel for doing his thing out there, Rosie.
Yeah.
All right. I guess we'll start with closing comments because there's no other questions.
Yeah, if you're in Houston, go to Lotus Gaming tomorrow for the PPG/1K. PPG Invitational 1K.
I did not know that. That's crazy.
But it is literally your tournament circuit. I don't know how you didn't know it. I'm not running
the circuits this season.
Oh, okay. Well, then I protect my.
If I knew that, I could literally. I'm actually off tomorrow. That's wild.
Eddie, come pick me up, and I'll drive half, and you'll drive half.
That's nice.
Yeah. All right. Anyway, So if you're in, shout out Lotus Gaming. If you can't go, just watch it on Twitch. I think David PR Sign's going to commentate. I love David. He's a cool dude. So just watch it on Twitch. Shout out PPG. Thanks for watching. I don't know. This was a funny episode. Blue Yellow is going to win Nats. It's really not a question. That's my closing comment.
I mean, yeah, if you mix all the colors together, you'll get black, and that black is going to be.
No, if you mix all the colors together, you get brown, Eddie. It's not black is the absence of color.
Exactly, You're 100% correct. No, you're 100% correct. And you want to know what makes no sense? You're correct. I ain't gonna lie, I'm wrong. Go ahead. All right, Trey. Closing comments.
I think that Nationals this year is going to be really fun. I'm excited just to have a big event because we haven't had a big event, like a really big event in a while. And that's like the main excitement part of it. I get to go to the other side of the world, essentially.
Yeah. Bro, I'm excited for the hotel. The whole damn community is staying in the same hotel. I know, I think I know at least.
When I said some people are going to get plus, some people are going to get laid.
Yeah, bro. I know at least like 40, 50 people in this hotel, bro. It's gonna be, bro. Maybe not the Friday. I think Friday some people are gonna go to bed early, but Saturday after Nats is actually done and done.
Yeah, if you're not in Top Cut, you're gonna
If
get
you're not in Top Cut, we're gonna be killing it, bro. Like
oh,
it's gonna be
man.
so much fun, man.
All you're gonna see next day on Sunday morning, update Bandai. Oh, we just updated ban list. Blah 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 blah. Blah. Player conduct.
Player conduct. Yeah.
That's it.
We're within walking distance of the event, so we literally can walk down to the bars or wherever and hang out. And
6 minutes. Yeah.
So
Seraphim said probably 3 a.m. Find someone sleeping at the hall. Yeah, they're gonna have their deck like freaking thrown about, just passed out. Yeah, I hope so.
Yeah, sweet.
Boom. Okay, so my closing comments is, guys, don't listen to all this naysay about this whole thing. It's not the end of the world. It's been here for a while. It's not broken. It wasn't broken then. It's not broken now. Once again, this game, I think, did take a slight bump from casual to somewhat semi pro.
It's not. We need a pro tour. We were talking about that earlier. We need a pro tour, man.
They hate cash.
I know it sucks,
but it literally did bring up the skill cap of this game.
Sure, I agree.
Stop getting like star-studded, just freezing against on your favorite player. Oh, I'm playing against Trey, Faircloth, or Giancarlo with your little Icarus. I'm
Trey never sucks, bro. No, like literally, he's so easy to beat.
And if you see Trey about to lose and he's sitting there stalling, bro, call judge. Don't give him the benefit of the doubt. If you see, I'm not playing. If you see Giancarlo sitting on Goku, all he can do is tap for Goku, but you know you got a secret identity in your hand. He can't respond. Say, Giancarlo, you gonna tap that for him, pass, or call the judge?
Yeah. Don't worry. I'm gonna play the Goku and I'm gonna hope you don't have it. That's what I do every time. Play Goku, pass. I hope you don't got it.
Yeah. In all seriousness, though, guys. In all seriousness, if I were to give you one thing to remember, if you don't remember anything from this video, the judges are your friends. We can't just come, unless there's something blatantly that's wrong and you're doing, we can't just come and ask, hey, do you need help, or whatever it is. But if you ask us for help, we're not going to say no. We're not going to coach you, but we're not going to say no. The judges are your friend. If you feel like someone's slow playing, we already told you, hey, man, like, I'm not trying to be that guy, but please hurry up. And if you don't, like, speed this up, I'm going to have to call a judge. If you gave that man a warning, you gave him a warning, bro. That's it. It's like, from that point forward, it's fair game. I told you, bro. Like, I'm not trying to be that guy. Now you're that guy. Force me to be that guy. It's that simple, bro. And you call a judge. Once again, the biggest thing is calling the judge. The judges are here to help you guys. There's no time.
Well, the thing is, at least with these new rules, the slow playing doesn't lead to a draw. At least we know
it's not gonna be. It's 100% going to be not dying. Like, if you win game one, your issues. But don't call a judge if you can't kill your. That's not nothing we can do. If this man is just tapping for passing, I can't tell him not to tap for and pass. But if he's taking a minute to tap for and pass, I can tell him to do that tap for and pass in 5 seconds. You see what I'm saying? But yeah, I can't tell him to change his line of play, but I can tell him to speed it up.
Yeah, I just feel like at least we don't have to worry about somebody, I don't know, I'm not going to say any names, ending up with 5 draws.
Yeah. Yeah, trust me, it's way better than you guys think. Like, the people...
No, I think it's good. I think it's good.
The people who are complaining have no idea what is actually... Like, they're just, oh, it's changed, it's different. Bro, it could have been like, okay, cool, ties are 0 points. Oh, it's crazy, it's nuts. It could be like, there's no... Oh, no, we do want... No matter what you do, there's always going to be someone who has something to say. And I'm telling you guys, this is something that was been in the rules. It was implemented in Top Cut. You've never seen any Top Cut player cry, B-word, or gripe any about this. And there's a reason why you've never seen that. You've never seen any person get eliminated for Top Cut saying, man, I only lost because the rules are like this. Shocks! Like, never. And never in all of draft. This game, what, 4 years now or 3 years? I want to say 4 years. 4 secrets. 4, yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 years. Never one Top Cut player say I lost in Top Cut because these rules suck. And that's how I'm going to leave it like that, guys.
Hey, are the Mandai guys, are they going to be at Nationals?
I doubt it. I highly
The
doubt it.
Bandai reps. All right, we need
All right,
celebrations back in 2022.
all right.
We need them back.
2022 is gonna be lit. Stay tuned for when
We
and
need
when.
we need celebrations. That's all I can say.
Those events were amazing.
They were the best events in history.
Big facts.
I'm so glad I won one of them team worlds.
Big facts. Big facts. I mean, if you just went there, U+, honestly, that thing was dumb. those
The
things were
entry was
dumb.
free.
Like, they just.
The entry was free.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. The entry was free, and you got those rolly packs that you sold instant. Those things
Yeah,
were stupid. Like,
bro, you here, bro? I sold my Broly
yo,
packs for
yeah,
$30
that's what I'm
each, bro.
saying.
This shit is
There,
so nice.
you could have not played Dragon Ball, bought your wife, your
Yeah,
kids, your mom, and say, "Hey, come enter, get a pack." I'm not even trolling. Like you
you could have. You really
like you
people did that. Yeah,
there was no checking
yeah,
nothing. You plus, bros. But all
bro.
right,
And no
guys.
lie, real talk. Final comment. After round 3 or 4, we had a snack break. The judges came around with baskets and gave everyone snacks and water. That's the only tournament I've ever been to where they did that. I'm telling you, those are the best events you could have ever possibly went to.
Big facts. But all right, we'll see you guys next time, and thanks for joining.
All right, peace.
Go G to Zeno's gonna win. That's